Hi everyone, welcome to Granger Enchanted's Meet the Pen Name. I am Sammy, aka Gryff in the game. Alright, so let's just get straight into it. What is the story behind your pen name? My story is not actually that exciting. I used to help admin a Potter group called Dumbledore's Army, and the admins and I were just having a chat one day, and I was like, hey, so I think I'm going to start writing fanfiction. I don't have a name. And I don't know, we were just talking and one of the girls was like, Gryff in the game. And I just liked it, so went from there. How did you get into writing fanfiction? Okay, basically I only started reading fanfiction about 1.5 years ago. I know I lived under a rock. I didn't even know that people shipped Dramani. I didn't know anything about it. And yeah, it was one of my friends who actually admins a Dramani fanfiction group who was like, hey, like, you really need to read fanfiction. And I was like, no, come on, like, don't be silly. And she's like, no, seriously, it's amazing. I dived straight in and started reading Eros and Psyche by Arsley's EMG, which is amazing, by the way, if you haven't read it, but I'm sure none of you are living under a rock, so you definitely have. And I was just hooked ever since. I was like, oh my god, Blinny, like, I have not been living. Ronzi, you know, I was just like, this is the best. And yeah, ever since I started reading it, I think it was about 6 months into reading it, I kind of started getting plenties, and I was thinking, you know, this could be fun, like, I could do this, I could try. Yeah, and one of my friends was like, you know, like, if you want to do it, just do it. And yeah, she was really, really awesome, and she was my first beta. She was amazing because I was hard work. Like, I don't know if you've read any of my really early stuff, but yeah, I think it's kind of shocking. But I'm proud of my progress. Okay, how long have you been a writer and what prompted you to begin? Obviously, well, yeah, what prompted me to begin? Well, I just wanted to try it. How long have I been a writer? I am probably coming up to my 1 year in November. So, yeah, not very long. Pretty new to it, still a baby. Yeah. What is your writing genre of choice to write? Okay, I love writing horror. I love angst. I love breaking people's hearts, or trying to at least. Anything that is going to stay with people. Something that's bruising and just really, I don't know, raw and emotional. I love all of that. I'm really into just writing something unique and unforgettable. Which of your stories are you most proud of and why? First of all, I'm proud of all the stories I've written for simply the fact that I've just managed to write them. Like, that's a really cool thing. I can't choose one. You know, I love OCL, Obsessive Compulsive Love, because it was my first kind of multi-chapter fic, and it came from a Valentine's Day prompt. Yeah, I know, if you've read it, you're thinking, what the fuck? Oh, am I allowed to swear? I just swore. Yeah, came from a really just dark, crazy idea, and it just, I don't know, it just went and it happened, and I don't know, I'm kind of tongue-tied over it. It was very hard to write. Days it was emotionally draining. I cried towards the end of it, especially killing off a character. It was hard. Yeah, but I'm glad that I wrote it. More recently, The Kill Order. Definitely something that I'm working very, very hard on. I feel like it's my cleanest work, and I think it shows how I've grown over the past few months. The idea is definitely getting dark. It's not there yet. I'm only 3 chapters in, but I promise you it's coming, and it's gonna get crazy and twisted, so just hang for it. And obviously I love Divinity. Divinity, I'm kind of a little bit blocked on at the moment. It's not on hiatus. I just am just having a hard time trying to get it out, but I am definitely trying to get that back on the go because it's such an awesome story and I'm so pleased with how it's been received, so I'll try. Did anything surprise you during its creation? With OCL, the ending for me, I had 3 different endings, and from the get-go I wasn't sure which way I was going to go, right up until I wrote the last chapter, or the last few chapters at least, because yeah, definitely the last few chapters, the way that I played them out were all leading to sort of one ending, but I wasn't entirely sure that I was going to do that, but I ended up going with my original ending, so I'm happy about that. With the kill order, nothing surprised me yet, really. Probably maybe the way I've written Hermione. I actually said to my beta that I hate her right now, especially in chapter 2. I cannot stand her. I can't. I haven't written her stupid, but I've definitely played on her recklessness. I've given her that Gryffindor recklessness, and I've given her more emotion, which I think it's messing with me anyway, because it's not how Hermione's usually written, but I'm kind of really digging it anyway, so I'm just going to keep rolling with it and hope that people like it, but there is a plan, so don't worry, just chill. Yeah, Divinity. I didn't know that I was going to write Hermione with Blaze. That just happened. Literally, it happened as I was typing. All of a sudden, I inserted Blaze's name, and I was like, okay, this is happening. I'm going with Blaze. Hermione, it's happening. And yeah, I have no regrets. Really, really love what I've done with Blaze in that.